Welcome back to Z Coins. Today, we're diving into a fascinating coin that has collectors everywhere buzzing, the 1973 quarter without a mint mark, a coin so rare that its current market value could make it worth millions. That's right, one of these quarters recently fetched an eye-popping $9.1 million. So what makes this quarter so special, and how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins hiding in your collection? Before we jump into the value, let's talk about the 1973 quarter itself. The U.S. Mint struck millions of quarters in 1973, but this coin is special because it's missing something crucial, a mint mark. Now, most 1973 quarters have either a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. But if your quarter doesn't have any mint mark at all, that's where things get interesting. So what does it mean when there's no mint mark on a 1973 quarter? This is what makes this particular coin so rare and valuable. Only a few quarters minted in 1973 came out without a mint mark, making them incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. To understand why this coin is so rare, we need a little background. Generally, coins from the Philadelphia Mint didn't carry a mint mark until 1980. However, coins from the Denver and San Francisco mints would always have a mint mark. The 1973 quarter was an exception, and the few coins that made it out without a mint mark are believed to be the result of a minting error. Accidental minting errors like these are often a dream for collectors. A small mistake can turn a regular coin into a once-in-a-lifetime find. That's what happened with this 1973 quarter. It slipped through without any mint mark, making it an unusual and rare coin. Now, let's talk about value. Coin values are influenced by rarity, demand, and condition. The 1973 quarter without a mint mark ticks all these boxes. First off, only a handful of these coins are known to exist. That scarcity alone makes it valuable. But it's also in high demand because rare coins are incredibly popular among collectors. If you think about it, many people collect coins for specific reasons: historical value, precious metals, or just the beauty of the design. But when a coin is both rare and has a unique backstory, like the 1973 no mint mark quarter, its value skyrockets. For example, in 2023, one of these quarters sold for a staggering $9.1 million at auction. So how can you tell if you have one of these valuable quarters in your own collection? It's pretty simple. Grab a magnifying glass and examine the space below the year 1973 on your quarter. A regular 1973 quarter will have a small D or S marking here. But if there's nothing at all, no mark whatsoever, you might be holding one of these rare coins. Another tip: check for signs of wear. Condition plays a big role in a coin's value. If it's in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a much higher value. A coin that's been in circulation may still be valuable, but mint condition coins are always worth more to collectors. Let's get to the big question on everyone's mind. How much is the 1973 no mint mark quarter worth today? Well, in recent auctions, prices for these coins have ranged widely depending on their condition. A near-perfect, uncirculated 1973 quarter without a mint mark recently fetched $9.1 million. That's right, nearly $10 million for one coin. Even if you don't have a $9 million coin, any 1973 no mint mark quarter could still be worth thousands. Why? It's all about the unique appeal of rare coins. Collectors want to own something that's truly one of a kind. The 1973 quarter without a mint mark is a prime example of an rare coin with huge value potential. So what should you do if you think you have one of these rare 1973 quarters? First, get it professionally graded. A reputable grading company like PSGS or NGC can verify its authenticity and assign it a grade, which can significantly affect its value. After it's graded, consider auctioning it through a reputable auction house specializing in rare coins. This gives you access to serious collectors who understand the coin's value. Even if you don't reach the $9.1 million mark, you could still get a substantial amount. So there you have it. The 1973 quarter without a mint mark is a rare and valuable find, with one coin reaching an astonishing $9.1 million at auction. If you're a coin collector or just someone who loves finding hidden treasures, start checking your change. Who knows? You might have a fortune sitting in your pocket. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our coin collecting videos. Let us know in the comments if you'd like us to cover other rare coins and valuable finds. Until next time, happy collecting. Where we dive into the fascinating world of coins, currency, and collectibles. If you love hunting for rare treasures, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Today, we're going to talk about a coin that has recently piqued the interest of collectors and coin enthusiasts alike, the 1978 no-mint mark $quarter. You might be wondering, why is this coin suddenly being talked about as if it could be worth millions? And what's the story behind this particular piece? Let's dive in and uncover the mystery behind the 1978 $quarter, its potential value, and whether it really could be worth that eye-popping $9.20 million. Alright, so let's start with some background. The 1978 $quarter coin is part of the Washington Quarter series, which was first introduced in 1932 to celebrate George Washington's 200th birthday. Washington quarters have been minted since then with some changes, but in 1978, the U.S. Mint produced quarters in both Philadelphia and Denver. Typically, quarters minted in Denver have a D mint mark, while those from Philadelphia had no mint mark until 1980, when the Philadelphia Mint started marking quarters with a P. So, a 1978 quarter without a mint mark isn't actually an error. It's how the Philadelphia minted coins were intentionally made at the time. But here's where things get interesting. There's been some buzz about a rare, valuable 1978 quarter with no mint mark. Why? This buzz likely stems from the general interest in no mint mark coins and specific error coins that can fetch incredibly high prices. Error coins or unique variations are extremely valuable in the collector's world because they're unusual and scarce. Now, for clarification, a 1978 quarter without a mint mark isn't inherently rare, but it can still hold value if it's in pristine condition. If you have a 1978 quarter in a high grade, like mint state MS 65 or above, it could still be worth significantly more than face value. Collectors always look for these high-quality coins, and they're willing to pay a premium. Condition, or grade, is key when it comes to coin values. Let me show you just how important this is. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. In the case of a 1978 quarter, a well-circulated coin is typically only worth its face value. But if you have one in excellent, untouched condition, graded MS65 or higher, the value increases significantly. High-grade 1978 quarters can sell for $20 to $50 at auction, and in top grades, even over $100. In fact, one of the highest-grade 1978 no-mint mark quarters was sold for a few $100s. Alright, so now to the big question. Could a 1978 no-mint mark quarter really be worth a jaw-dropping $9.2 million? Well, to be completely transparent, there's no record of any 1978 quarter actually selling for that amount. Most of the valuable quarters are either error coins, such as those with double dies or misprints, or older coins with unique minting issues. For instance, coins like the 1932D and 1932S Washington quarters can fetch thousands due to low mintages, and some error coins, like the 1970s proof Washington quarter, can go for thousands if they have specific anomalies. The $9.2 million figure you might have seen circulating online is likely a myth or misunderstanding, as there's no verified sale to back it up, but don't let that discourage you. It's still worth checking your change and looking for high-quality 1978 quarters, especially if you find one in pristine condition. Here's what you should look for. Condition. As we mentioned earlier, coins in high grades like MS65 or higher can be quite valuable. Error coins. Keep an eye out for unique minting errors. While errors in 1978 quarters are rare, some collectors still look for unique anomalies. Full strike coins. Coins with strong, detailed strikes are more desirable and often fetch higher prices. So, realistically, what's the market value of a 1978 no-mint mark quarter? Currently, a high-grade 1978 quarter can sell for between $20 and $50, sometimes more if it's exceptionally well preserved. And who knows? If you find one in mint condition, it might be worth holding on to. It could appreciate in value over time, especially if you have it professionally graded by a reputable agency like PCGS or NGC.to. Wrap it up. While a 1978 no-mint mark quarter is unlikely to be worth millions, it's still a fascinating piece of history and can hold value if it's in excellent condition. For most collectors, it's about the thrill of the hunt and the joy of discovering a unique piece. And that's the beauty of coin collecting. You never know what treasure you might find. So go check your quarters. You might have something valuable on your hands. And as always, if you enjoy learning about coins and collectibles, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below if you'd like us to cover another coin. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting. See you in the next video. We're diving into the world of coin collecting and exploring a specific coin that's recently been capturing major attention in the market, the 1987 P. Washington quarter. That's right. Believe it or not, some quarters from this year in mint mark are fetching impressive prices. Let's start with a little background. The 1987 Washington quarter was minted during a time when coin collecting was booming in the United States. The P on the coin, just under the year, indicates it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. While most quarters from this year are pretty common, certain features can make them incredibly valuable. So what makes some 1987 P quarters worth more than others? There are a few key factors, including rare errors, the coin's condition, and market demand. When these features combine in one coin, collectors are willing to pay huge sums to add it to their collections. Many of the most valuable coins have unique errors, and the 1987 P quarter is no exception. A common error involves the doubling effect, where parts of the design look doubled due to misalignment during the minting process. Known as a double die, this error is rare, making these coins highly collectible. For coins, condition is everything. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can receive a mint state or MS grade. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are graded between MS60 and MS70. And MS70 is the highest, meaning absolutely flawless. The closer to MS70, the more valuable the coin. Finally, demand from collectors can drive up prices. The 1987 P quarter may not be rare in number, but examples with certain mint errors or exceptional grades are limited. This rarity factor pushes up demand and price. Alright, here's the part you've been waiting for. How much are these coins actually worth? Well, let's dive into some real numbers. Some 1987 P quarters, especially those with unique errors or perfect MS70 grades, have been sold for tens, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. This has created a buzz, with some collectors speculating these coins might reach the $1 million mark for specific high-grade, rarer versions. But the big news going around recently is a rumor of a record-breaking sale, suggesting a single 1987 P quarter fetched a jaw-dropping $9.3 million. While this sounds incredible, it's essential to note that not all 1987 P quarters are worth millions. For a coin to hit that kind of valuation, it would likely need to have a highly unique combination of perfect grading, a rare error, and buyer interest. Wondering if your 1987 P quarter is worth a fortune? Let's go over some factors you can check at home to see if you might have a high-value coin. Look at the coin under a magnifying glass. Do you see any doubled letters, especially around Liberty or In God We Trust? Or maybe a minting anomaly, like a missing letter? These errors increase the coin's value. Is your coin shiny and scratch-free? The fewer scratches and signs of wear, the higher the grade. Mint condition coins with no visible wear are always more valuable. To get an accurate value, consider professional grading services. PCGS and NGC will grade your coin on the MS scale, and this can make a massive difference in value. A certified MS-70 or a unique error might just turn your quarter into a six-figure collectible. See recent auction results for 1987 quarters and consult reputable coin dealers. This can give you an idea of the going rate for high-quality, rare 1987 P coins. While the prospect of a $9.3 million coin is exciting, it's important to keep realistic expectations. Not every 1987 P quarter will be worth thousands, let alone millions. However, well-preserved coins with rare features can still be valuable and a great addition to any collection. To sum it up, while 1987 P quarters typically aren't worth millions, a select few rare, high-grade coins can reach jaw-dropping prices. If you're lucky enough to have one with unique errors or an MS-70 grade, you might have a small fortune on your hands. Thanks for tuning in to Your Channel Name. Don't forget to check your change. Who knows, that loose quarter in your drawer might be worth way more than just 25 cents. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and valuable insights. And as always, leave a comment below if you'd like to learn more about valuable coins and what to look for in your collection. Happy hunting! We're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American currency, the 1991 D quarter. Many collectors and numismatists are aware of the wild world of rare coins. But would you believe that a 1991 D quarter could be worth millions? That's right. Some of these coins are estimated to be valued as high as $9.4 million. Curious why? Stay tuned as we uncover the secrets behind this coin and find out what makes it so special. Alright, so let's start with a bit of background. The 1991 D quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, which has been around since 1932. In 1991, the Denver Mint, which is what the D stands for, produced a large number of these quarters as usual. They look like standard quarters with George Washington on the front and an eagle on the back. But if you look closely, some of these quarters have a story to tell that's worth millions. So what makes a 1991 D quarter worth so much money? First, it's important to understand that most 1991 D quarters are worth around face value, a simple 25 cents. But in certain cases, some quarters from this year have been discovered to be unique, containing rare mint errors that increase their value dramatically. These mint errors can include double die errors, off-center strikes, or other unique imperfections that occurred during the minting process. But for a coin to be valued at nearly $9.4 million, it would have to be something truly extraordinary. Now, one of the most valuable types of mint errors is called the double die error. This happens when the coin is struck more than once, and it leaves a slightly doubled image on parts of the design. On a 1991 D quarter, such an error can be extremely valuable if it's in great condition. And that brings us to the next big factor that influences a coin's value, its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless, uncirculated coin. Most valuable coins are graded at least MS65 or higher. An MS65 or MS66 1991D quarter with a rare mint error could easily fetch thousands of dollars. If a 1991D quarter was graded at MS70 and had a major error, that could drive its value way up. But for a coin to be worth a record-breaking $9.4 million, there would have to be something incredibly unique about it, either a one-of-a-kind error, an exceptionally rare grade, or a combination of factors that make it unlike any other. Now, you might be wondering, has a quarter really ever sold for $9.4 million? Well, historically, the most expensive coins in the world include some highly unique pieces, like the 1794 flowing hair dollar, which sold for over $10 million due to its rarity and historical significance. While it's less common for modern quarters to reach such heights, the right combination of factors could potentially make it possible. The key factors are rarity, condition, demand, and specific errors that make the coin unique. And because collectors are always on the hunt for the holy grail of coins, they're willing to pay high prices for the right coin. So what should you do if you come across a 1991D quarter? First, examine it closely for any signs of unusual minting. You're looking for things like double die errors, off-center strikes, or other clear anomalies. Then, consider getting it professionally graded by a company like PCGS or NGC to get an official assessment of its condition and authenticity. A professionally graded coin is worth much more than an ungraded one, especially if it's in top condition. Collectors trust these grades, and it gives them confidence in the coin's value. From there, you have a few options. You could choose to sell it at auction, where serious collectors might be willing to pay big bucks for a rare find. Or if you're an enthusiast, you could hold onto it as a potential investment. Who knows? Its value could increase even more over time. In summary, while most 1991D quarters are worth face value, the right coin with a unique error in top condition can be worth a fortune. And who knows? That quarter in your pocket right now might just be the next $1 million find. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. And if you have any interesting coins, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear about them. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and happy treasure hunting. We're diving into a fascinating story about the 1993 P quarter dollar coin. There's been a lot of talk recently about the massive value some collectors are placing on these coins. And yes, we're talking about values soaring to millions of dollars in certain cases. Is this too good to be true, or are there some hidden gems to look out for? Let's explore the truth behind these quarters, what makes them special, and if your 1993 P quarter could be worth a fortune. So, what exactly is the 1993 P quarter dollar coin? Let's start with the basics. In 1993, the Philadelphia Mint struck a large number of quarters as part of the long-standing Washington Quarter series. These coins were common, meant for everyday use, and had no special features on the surface. But, as with many coins, small differences in production can make a massive difference in value. Now, why would an ordinary 1993 quarter, minted in Philadelphia, potentially be worth more than its face value? While there's no one simple answer, there are a few key factors that can influence its value in the collector's market. Let's break these down. The value of any collectible coin, including the 1993 P quarter, can be impacted by several factors. Some of the most important are condition, rarity, errors, and market demand. The first factor is the coin's grade, or its condition. In the coin world, higher-grade coins are significantly more valuable. For example, a 1993 P quarter graded at MS67 or higher is exceptionally rare, especially if it has no signs of wear or damage. Most quarters found in circulation would grade lower than this. Another big factor? Mint errors. Sometimes, during the minting process, errors occur, like off-centering, double strikes, or die cracks. These error coins are often one of a kind, making them highly desirable for collectors. Certain error 1993p quarters are worth much more than their face value due to these imperfections. Look for off-center strikes or misprints. Now, rarity is also essential. Even though millions of 1993 quarters were minted, very few survive in flawless condition because they were circulated heavily. It's the scarcity of high-grade examples that pushes their value into the thousands, and, in some special cases, even millions. And let's not forget the market demand. Coin collecting has a passionate community, and trends can influence the value of certain coins. If there's a trend or a high-profile sale, like a record-breaking auction, it can create a ripple effect, leading collectors to hunt for similar coins. So, you might have seen headlines suggesting a 1993p quarter is worth a staggering $9.5 million. Now, this isn't typical, and it's essential to approach these headlines with caution. This record-breaking price tag usually applies only to a specific coin with unique attributes, such as a never-before-seen mint error or an ultra-high grade verified by professional grading services. The most valuable 1993p quarters typically come in an MS67 or higher, but even then, prices tend to range in the hundreds or thousands, not millions. If you're wondering whether your 1993p quarter could be a high-value gem, getting it professionally graded is key. Reputable services like the PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can give you an official grade. This adds credibility and potential resale value to your coin. Just keep in mind, grading fees can vary based on the coin's potential value, so if you're only curious about a few regular quarters, it might not be worth the cost. But if you have an exceptionally well-preserved 1993p quarter, especially one you believe could be MS67 or higher, grading is a smart move. Let's talk a bit more about errors. Collectors are often on the hunt for error coins, ones that didn't quite come out right during the minting process. Some of these 1993p quarters exhibit double dies, off-center strikes, and other unique errors. An error coin in great condition is where we see value skyrocketing because it's essentially a one-of-a-kind piece. These types of errors are a little like hitting the lottery for coin collectors. If you think your 1993p quarter might have one of these errors, consider getting it evaluated by a professional. Alright, so what is the current market value for a typical 1993p quarter? While most of these quarters, especially those in circulated condition, are worth only their face value, that's right, just 25 cents. However, quarters in mint state condition can sell for $20, $50, or even over $100 depending on the grade. And for ultra-high grades, like MS67 or better, values can range up to several $1,000s at auction. Let's talk about that $9.5 million figure that's been circulating. While it's true that certain coins have reached similar prices in the past, this tends to apply to extremely rare coins or historical artifacts, rather than standard circulation quarters. So, while it's exciting to think of finding a $1 million coin, always double-check the facts. High-grade 1993p quarters are valuable, but a true $1 million value is extremely rare and likely tied to unique errors or special provenance. In conclusion, while your 1993p quarter might not make you an instant millionaire, you could still have a small treasure on your hands, especially if it's in mint state condition or has a unique error. So next time you come across some loose change, take a closer look. Who knows, you might have a high-grade coin right in your pocket. Thanks for watching. We're diving into an exciting topic that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike: the 2014 D-Mint Mark $quarter coins. These coins have a fascinating story to tell, and you won't believe their current market value. So grab your magnifying glass, and let's explore the world of numismatics together. First off, what makes the 2014 D-Mint Mark $quarter so special? Minted in Denver, Colorado, this quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, which celebrates our national parks and landmarks. The specific design for the 2014 D quarter features the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, showcasing its rich wildlife and natural beauty. Now, let's take a closer look at the details. The reverse side of the coin highlights a stunning depiction of the park, complete with a blooming mountain laurel, the state flower of Tennessee. The coin's edge is reeded, a standard feature for U.S. quarters, but what really sets it apart is its mint mark, D4 Denver, found on the obverse side, just below George Washington's portrait. Historically, the 2014 D quarter has been valued at face value, just 25 cents, especially for those found in circulation. However, there's a twist. As with many coins, certain factors can dramatically increase their worth. Collectors are particularly interested in uncirculated or proof versions of this coin. Some examples have been graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PCGS, which can significantly boost their market value. For instance, a 2014 D quarter in mint state condition can fetch anywhere from $5 to $10. But if you're lucky enough to find one graded as MS67 or higher, you might be looking at values skyrocketing to several $100s. And it doesn't stop there. There's been buzz around some ultra-rare versions and errors, driving prices even higher. This brings us to a fascinating figure, a whopping $9.6 million. That's right. In a stunning twist of events, certain collectors have paid incredible amounts for rare coin variants and unique error coins from the 2014 D series. What can cause such dramatic price increases? Let's delve into the factors affecting coin value. Rarity. The rarer the coin, the more valuable it becomes. Limited production runs and specific errors can create a scarcity that drives demand. For example, a quarter with an off-center strike or a double die can be worth thousands. Condition. The grade of the coin is crucial. Coins in excellent condition, with minimal wear and scratches, are more desirable to collectors. This is where professional grading comes into play, adding an extra layer of value. Market demand. The coin market can be volatile, with trends shifting based on collector interest, economic conditions, and popular media. Keeping an eye on market trends can help you make informed buying or selling decisions. So how do you identify if your 2014 D quarter is worth big bucks? Here are a few tips. Inspect the mint mark. Always check for that D mint mark under the date. If it's missing or incorrectly stamped, you might have a valuable error coin on your hands. 4 errors. Familiarize yourself with common error types. The off-center strike, die cracks, or the notorious double die are all potential gold mines. Use a magnifying glass. Examine the coin for any unusual features or signs of wear. The better the condition, the more valuable it is likely to be. If you believe your coin could be worth a significant amount, consider sending it to a professional grading service. This can authenticate and potentially elevate its value. Now, where can you buy or sell these coins? Platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or even local coin shops are great places to start. Always ensure you're dealing with reputable sellers or buyers to avoid scams. And if you're selling, make sure to have your coins appraised for an accurate value. As we look ahead, the interest in collecting coins continues to grow, especially among younger generations. The advent of social media and online communities has made it easier than ever to connect with other collectors and share knowledge. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, Now is a fantastic time to explore the world of coin collecting. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content on coins and collectibles. Do you have any 2014 B quarters in your collection? Share your experiences in the comments below. Until next time, keep hunting for those hidden treasures. We're diving deep into a fascinating topic that could potentially turn your loose change into a small fortune. We're talking about the elusive 2015 P Mint Mark $quarter coin. That's right, this coin isn't just any ordinary quarter. It's been making headlines and drawing attention for its incredible value in today's market, with estimates reaching a staggering $9.70 million. So, if you've got one of these coins lying around, stick around because we're going to uncover its history, rarity, and why it's so valuable. Let's get started. The 2015 P $quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which began in 2010. Each quarter in this series honors a national park or site from each state, the District of Columbia, and the U.S. territories. The 2015 series features parks like the Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge in Delaware, the Blue Ridge Parkway in North Carolina, and others. What makes the 2015 P $quarter unique is not just its design, but its minting process. This particular coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, denoted by the P Mint mark on its reverse side. Typically, quarters are struck with both the D mark for Denver and P for Philadelphia, but it's the P quarters that have become particularly sought after. Now, let's talk about rarity. While millions of these quarters were minted, only a few have been graded as high-quality specimens. In the world of coin collecting, the condition of a coin can drastically affect its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. The 2015 P $quarter has been known to fetch high prices at auction, especially if graded above MS65. Recent sales have shown that high-graded specimens can sell for thousands of dollars, with one particularly pristine example fetching over $9.7 million. So why the massive leap in value? It's all about demand. Collectors are always on the lookout for rare and high-quality coins, and the 2015 P $quarter has become a prime target. Now that you know about its value, how do you identify if you have a valuable 2015 P $quarter? Here are some tips. This is located on the reverse side of the coin, just above the eagle's tail feathers. Inspect the condition. Use a magnifying glass to check for any scratches, nicks, or signs of wear. Coins that appear shiny and without blemishes will fetch a higher price. Get it graded. If you believe you have a high-quality specimen, consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can provide an official grade, which can greatly influence its market value. So you've found a 2015 P $quarter, and it's in great condition. Where should you sell it? Here are a few options, and remember, always do your research before selling. The coin market can be volatile, and prices fluctuate based on demand and economic conditions. To wrap up, the 2015 P Mint Mark $quarter coin is more than just pocket change. It's a valuable piece of American history and a potential treasure for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual collector, keeping an eye out for this coin could pay off in the long run. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and insights. Have you found any rare coins? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting.